Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll show you the top 10 anime where the main character gets all the girls. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be a great help. As always, let's start the list. At number 10 is School Days. High school student Makoto Itao first notices Kotonoha Katsura at the start of his second semester, freshman year. Immediately, he becomes entranced by her beauty, but his bashfulness doesn't allow him to approach her, even though they ride the same train every day. Instead, he snaps a photo of her in secret and sets it at his cell phone's wallpaper, a charm that, if kept under wraps, would supposedly help him realize his love. However, classmate Sakai Shinoji spots the picture, but instead of ratting him out, she offers to help him set up with Kotonoha, going so far as befriending her just for him. Thus, the trio begins a rather impromptu relationship. School Days follows the lives of these three teenagers as they traverse the joys and hardships that come with being a high schooler. In a story alive and brimming with romance and melancholy, the tale of these three students will linger in memory long after the momentous conclusion. And at number 9 is Blessing of the Campanella. The story takes place in a trading city, Ertaria. Leicester Maycraft is an item engineer belonging to an adventurer guild oasis. One night, he is at a party with his friends to see a meteor stream on the rooftop of a chapel. One meteor grazes them and hits the steeple of the chapel. There he finds a secret room and a sleeping girl. The girl wakes up and says, "You must be my father." The encounter with the mysterious girl brings an unexpected adventure to Leicester. At number 8 is Stray Cats Overrun. Takumi Suzuki is a high school student who attends the Umenomori Private Academy, free of charge, alongside Fumio Serizawa, a childhood friend of his whom always says the opposite of what she feels. He spends most of his time at school fending off Chise Umenomori, the granddaughter of the board chairman and a pampered princess, who is constantly roping him into her eccentric hobbies. After school, he goes to work at the Stray Cats Confectionery, a cake shop run by his adoptive older sister, Otomi Suzuki, until it's time to go to bed. This is the average routine in the day and the life of Takumi. Mayo Neko Overrun follows another seemingly average day in the life of Takumi. With his sister away from the shop, having gone to save someone else in need of help, Fumio takes it upon herself to wake him up so that he won't be late for their usual walk to school together, giving him a glimpse of her blue and white striped panties in the process. What a nice way to start the day. When Otomi returns home, she brings with her a girl named Nozomi Kiriya, whose hair and mannerism resemble that of a large cat. It turns out that she is a runaway that Otomi can't help but take in. Takumi's ordinary days are transformed into splendid chaos as he tries to unravel who this mysterious beauty is and what she's running away from. And at number 7 is Princess Lover. Following an automobile accident that claims the life of his parents, Teppei Arima is taken in by his grandfather and introduced to the world of the rich and the elite. Compared to his humble upbringing, Isshin Arima's lavish lifestyle surprises and stuns the young teenager. In return for the gracious hospitality, Teppei is expected to continue the family business by replacing his grandfather as the head of the Arima Financial Combine. And to prepare him for these responsibilities, he is enrolled into an esteemed high school. Along with his recently acquired celebrity status and affluence, Teppei is informed of an arranged marriage with the equally prosperous Sylvia Van Hossen, thus beginning the thrilling escapades of his new life. And at number 6 is Monster Musume, Everyday Life with Monster Girls. With his parents abroad, Kimihito Kurusu lived a quiet, unremarkable life, alone until Monster Girls came crowding in. This alternate reality presents cutting-edge Japan, the first country to promote the integration of non-human species into society. After the incompetence of interspecies exchange coordinator, Agent Smith, leaves Kimihito as the homestay caretaker of a lamia named Mia, the newly minted darling quickly attracts girls of various breeds, resulting in an ever-growing harem flush with eroticism and attraction. Unfortunately for him and the ladies, Sexual interactions between species is forbidden by the Interspecies Exchange Act. The only loophole is through an experimental marriage provision. Kimihito's life becomes fraught with an abundance of creature-specific caveats and sensitive interspecies law as the passionate, affectionate, and lusty women hound his every move, seeking his romantic and sexual affections. With new species often appearing and events materializing out of thin air, where Kimihito and his harem go is anyone's guess. And at number 5 is Yosuga no Sora. Haruka and Sora Kasugano are coming home to a place filled with memories. Having lost their parents in a tragic car accident, the twins resolve to return to the countryside and start life anew at their grandfather's house that haunt a constant reminder of moments from their past. Greeting them are childhood friends Nao Yorihime and Akira Amatsumi, and newcomer Kazuo Migewa. It is a warm welcome, symbolic of the days that should come. Their peace is merely ephemeral, however, as suppressed emotions, born from vows both newfound and forgotten, start exerting their influence on the twins' new lives. And deep down, a dark secret, only known to them, begins to unshackle. Based on the visual novel by Sphere, Yosuga no Sora not only explores the power of lost memories and true love when the bounds of many become intertwined, but also raises the questions of morality and social acceptance. And at number 4 is The World God Only Knows, Goddesses. Having freed a myriad of women from the runaway spirits possessing their hearts, the god of conquest, Kima Katsuragi, is confronted with a new task. Find the Jupiter Sisters, the goddesses that sealed old hell in the past. Deanna, the goddess that resides inside his childhood friend Tenrya Yukawa, explains that they have taken shelter in the hearts of the girls he had assisted previously. Moreover, once Deanna and her sisters are reunited, their power can seal the runaway spirits away for good and relieve Kima of his exorcising duties. Though he is initially reluctant to get involved in yet another chore, everything changes when tragedy befalls one of the hosts. Discovering that the goddesses are being targeted by a mysterious organization known as Vintage, Kima is caught in a race against time to reunite the sisters and rescue the girl who has already fallen prey. With deeper resolve than ever before, Kima works together with demons Elsie and Hakwa to recapture the hearts of the girls he had charmed in the past. However, the road ahead is a difficult one, as he is soon met with the consequences of his previous conquests. And at number 3 is To Love Ru. Timid 16-year-old Rito Yuki has yet to profess his love to Haruna Sarinji, a classmate and object of his infatuation since junior high. Sadly, his situation becomes even more challenging when one night, a mysterious stark naked girl crash lands right on top of a bathing Rito. To add to the confusion, Rito discovers that the girl, Lala Satalan Devuluki, is the crown princess of an alien empire and has run away from her home. Despite her position as the heiress to the most dominant power in the entire galaxy, Lala is surprisingly more than willing to marrying the decidedly average Rito in order to avoid an unwanted political marriage. To Love Ru depicts Rito's daily struggles with the bizarre chaos that begins upon the arrival of Lala, with an ever-growing legion of swooning beauties that continuously foil his attempted confessions to Haruna. To Love Ru is a romantic comedy full of slapstick humor, sexy girls, and outlandishly lewd moments that defy the laws of physics. And at number 2 is High School DxD. High school student Isai Hyudo is your run-of-the-mill pervert who does nothing productive with his life, peeping on women and dreaming of having his own harem one day. Things seem to be looking up for Isai when a beautiful girl asks him out on a date, although she turns out to be a fallen angel who brutally kills him. However, he gets a second chance at life when beautiful senior student Riaz Gramery, who is a top-class devil, revives him as her servant, recruiting Isai into the ranks of the school's occult research club. Slowly adjusting to his new life, Isai must train and fight in order to survive in the violent world of angels and devils. Each new adventure leads to many hilarious and risque moments with his new comrades, all the while keeping his new life a secret from his friends and family in High School DxD. And finally at number 1 is The Testament of Sister New Devil. Running into your new stepsister in the bathroom is not the best way to make a good first impression, which Basara Tojo learns the hard way when his father suddenly brings home two beautiful girls and introduces them as his new siblings. He has no choice but to accept into his family the Naru sisters, busty redhead Mio and petite silver-haired Maria. But when these seemingly normal girls reveal themselves as demons, Mio, the former demon lord's only daughter, and Maria, her trusted succubus servant, Basara is forced to reveal himself as a former member of a clan of heroes, sworn enemies of the demons. However, having begun to care for his new sisters, Basara instead decides to protect them with his powers and forms a master-servant contract with Mio to keep watch over her. With the heroes observing his every move and the constant threat of hostile demons, Basara has to do the impossible to protect his new family members. Moreover, the Protector himself is hiding his own dark secret that still haunts him to this day. Well, this was today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for further videos, just comment them below. As always, I'll be here. A big hug to you all, and see you in the next video.